Hello. Whoops. See if I can get this to pull up. Huh, baby girl. Hi, how are y'all doing? See if I can get my comments up here. Yay, well I can see myself, so that's good. How are y'all doing? Y'all doing okay? There we are. Now I don't know why it still has the same description on it. There we go. Alright, maybe now I can see. Hi, how are you doing? I have to figure out how to see the comments when I'm doing it on this one. It doesn't show me. Oh, there it is. Okay, I figured it out. Oh, you know, this whole Vivo thing is still new for me. Alright, so tonight we are going to do Halloween because I just felt like I needed to. I got this really cute ribbon I have to show you. Look at this ribbon. Wait, let me pan in a little bit here. Not quite that much. Let's see if that does it. Alright, let's see. It takes a second for it to catch up with me. So I just want to make sure you can see. There. Okay. So now you can see it. You see it? It has these cute little bugs on it. I think it's so adorable. I just love it. And then we have this 10.5 inch that is the purple, and it's actually from Hobby Lobby. It has like a little purple detail in it. It's Halloween from Hobby Lobby from last year. And then this, and this is from Sims Pottery. I don't know if Mari found a place that has it. And this cool thing right here is from Susie. I'm hoping that she is on here so that she can share her Etsy with us. Thank you! Alright, so now I'll show you their ribbons. So we have this little spider, and we have this little ghost. This came from the reshop. And then we have the little piano keys. Where you going, baby girl? She's Miss Anxious again. She's going out to play with her little buddy. So those are our ribbons, along with this cute little thing. Right? I do too. Hold on, let me move this. Okay, then I have this really cool, okay, this is jelly ribbon. It is like, you know those little jelly shoes you used to get when you were a little kid, and they had like those little slits in them? That's what it feels like, but there is wire in it, so you can see you can kind of move it around. This came from Trendy Tree. So, sorry I keep getting little, oh crap. Sorry. I still have to figure this out. Alright. Then we have this little sign. See, when somebody texts me, it's popping up in front of the picture. But if I try to move it away, it moves the whole camera. So I'll just let it go away on its own. Alright, so this is the sign we're going to use. Isn't that cute? And then we have this little purple pumpkin with the little spider. The little spider fell off, but we'll glue him back. We'll glue him back on. And then we have some Deco tubing and some fun little picks I got from Hobby Lobby. It's buffering. Thank you, Meg. It looks fine here. I can see it just fine on my computer. I would go out and come back in and see if it's that. It could be because I moved the thing too fast. Yeah, it's probably because I moved it too fast. Let's see if that does it. Move it down just that might do it. Okay, I think it's because I accidentally moved my little camera too fast. Sorry guys, I'm still getting used to that. It's very nice because it has a really clear picture, but if you're not careful, it just like goes off on a tangent. And you know, I'm already a person who knocks things off the table, so it's just not a good combination, I think. All right. So I have a 15-inch, which of course, usually they say 15 to 24-inch purple work wreath. Oh, awesome. Yeah, usually if you go out and come back in, that fixes it. But I think it was my camera that did it. It kind of was not up to moving that fast, I think. All right. Thank you, Maria. Okay, so we're going to use this first. Isn't this cool? This is my new mesh holder. Wait, maybe her... Yes, Susie's Wreaths and Things. It's Etsy.com, Susie's Wreath Shop. Okay, so that's where I got it from. And it has 3 layers. I don't have this one on, just because I didn't really need it. And it's collapsible. It has these little clips on the side. So I thought this was really cool. When I was at Wreath Makers Live, she had this there. And a couple of my friends use it and they love it. So I thought, well, hey, thank you. Thank you, Holly. Hey, Jenny. All right, so we're going to scrunch it up. Go right before a tie. And use our little zip tie to tie it down. Thank you. This mat came from Amazon. It's just Fiskars, however you want to say it, mat. It's very helpful because it has all the measurements on it, and it can't be damaged because you can run your cutters across it. Where's my cutter? See? And it doesn't damage it. So it's an awesome thing. Alright, so I have it tied on. I'm just going to do my 1, 2, 3. This is cool. I like this. It keeps it out of my way. I like that a lot. I am doing Halloween tonight, Kim. How are you? Alright, so I'm just going to tie it like one time. Let me turn this so I can see. Okay. So that I can come back and add, because we're going to add in ruffles and we're going to add in ribbon. And we're going to do a bow tonight. I thought that would be fun. So. Oh, and I love this mesh. It's so pretty. And it makes that awesome crunchy noise. Where did I get which thing, Tina? And hi, Tina. Hey, Anna Maria. Hey, Melody. This mesh came from Sims. It's really cool. It's like the, it's not exactly double foil, but it's very close. Or maybe it is. I'm going there next week. I'm so excited. I love to go there. Hello, Robin. Okay. So I just keep going around, and I am making approximately 10-inch poofs. I don't measure. I never measure. I did in the beginning, though. So, if you need to, you can always just pull it out like this. That's one good thing about having one of these matched. You can pull it out and... Hey, Bella, you coming back? I better move this stuff. Come on, girl. Come on. Come on. You're all hot. You've been running again, haven't you, girl? You gonna lay down? She just loves to run back and forth along the fence with that dog next door. It's her national pastime. I got this at Sims, but they should have it. I would check Trendy Tree and the Wreath Shop and Craft Outlet. But I think Mari looked it up for me. Did you find it anywhere, dear? Okay. So we got the bottom done. Because y'all know Mari is the bomb. Thank you. Alright, so I like to open up the ties up top. In case you're wondering, this is called the collapsible mesh roller. It's very cool. Alright, and then I'm going to take this and I'm going to go up top. Then I'm going to go right before this tie. I just like to do that because it kind of hides where you start. It just makes a clean, nice clean look. So, I just tie it down with the zip tie. Hey, Cheryl. There she goes again. Oh my goodness. She is a character today. All right. She thought she heard something. It was whistling, but it was the TV downstairs. You can't see it. It's orange, purple, and black. Let me see if I can get a little bit close. Oh. Let's see. Let's see if that does it. Let's see. Is that a little better? Yeah, I think that's a little better. Okay. So I'll just keep going and putting the 10-inch poofs in. I know this is pretty mesh, isn't it? this is the one of the thicker meshes. So it makes really nice poofs. It's also a really good one to do the poof curl with. Can you see it a little better now? Hey there. Oh, good. Okay. If you need me to get a little bit closer, I think I can. Oh, yay! Well, we're so glad you're here. I can get a little bit closer, I think, if you need me to. So, if I do, just let me know. Hey, Zora. There are several people here with YouTube channels. I can see it on their names, so make sure you guys go show them some love and check out their channels. If you have a YouTube channel on here, make sure you tell everybody what it is, because this is a community and we like to support each other. Hey, I need a daiquiri. All right, so we're almost done. Okay. So that means you, Tina, and Cheryl, and Laura, if you're on here. Make sure you give them your channel names. Okay. Alright, so we did the last one. See how nice and full this is with this mesh? Alright. So I'll just cut it off. Okay, Susie, I am loving this. This is so cool. Awesome. I like it. All right. And I know I'm pulling on my shirt, Mari. I'm sorry. Okay. So I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to take this little excess piece and I'm going to tie it back here. It keeps getting caught on my shorts keep falling down a little bit and keeps getting caught on those. So, my stuff is starting to get a little bit big. Alright, so that's this part. So you can see the colors pretty well. I can't. If I show myself, then you're not going to be able to see the mesh very well. It's kind of a trade-off. And I'm guessing they're going to want to see what I'm doing more. But I promise when we get past some of this, I will do it. Alright, I'm going to move this out of the way so that you can see what I'm doing. Alright, so I'm going to pull this up here. And it has this little yardstick here. And you can run your mesh under it. And then it kind of holds it for you. So we're doing 20 inches. So, where's my, there it is. Okay. So 31. So of course I've already cut a whole bunch, but, alright, this last one, I'll just take off. So if you get a 10-inch roll, if you do 20-inch cuts, you should get exactly 18. So, yep, that's 20 inches. All right. Okay. If you have a YouTube channel, make sure that you come on here as your channel so people can see it, because that really helps a lot. It's one of those things that you kind of learn when you've been on YouTube a little while. Okay, so we are going to take this and we are going to do Ruffles. Thank you, I'm trying. And what we're going to do is we are going to do, so I'm going to lay it flat. This one's very curly because it's the last one. But I'm going to kind of leave it curled under. And then I'm going to ruffle it up. And I'm going to leave that last little bit curled under. So I want it to have this little look. So there's a couple reasons. One is it's not going to fray if you have it turned under like this, and another is it kind of just gives it a cute little look, and I don't want it to be too big because I want to be able to see this really pretty mesh. Alright, so I'm just going to put it in, tie it back one time. So you see it creates a nice little ruffle, but it's not huge. Okay? Alright, so have that one little piece curled under, and then just get to where you have one little curl left, and then just encompass that curl. Alright, I'm opening my tie, put it down. There we go. Hi, Pat. Hi, Joanne. How are you? Okay. So, small little curl to start it. And some people like to call this the cruffle. I just still think it's a ruffle, but hey, you want to call it a cruffle? I think that's okay too. I just don't want it to be real big, and I don't want this to fray, so I want to keep some of this showing. I don't know why this keeps popping up. Okay. Well, that's okay, Diane. You know what, sometimes after I'm done at the end of the day and I'm tired, I'll get on and I'll have 2 or 3 lives going. So see, we all do it. Okay. Thank you, Cheryl, for spreading the love. Yeah, so on YouTube, it's not a big deal. But on Facebook, you can't say the word share. It's a dirty word on Facebook. So if you hear people saying spread the love, that's what they mean. They mean to spread it around without having to use that awful S word. There we go. There we go. So this is a really good way to make ruffles if you have trouble with it too. Thank you. I am very excited. I went and did my little weigh-in this morning. And she's still calling me the rock star, so I'm pretty excited about that. It has slowed down, but it's still, and even with all the traveling I've done, I still lost weight, so I was very happy. Very, very happy. My doctors are happy with me, and I'm happy. Multitask. Exactly. Yes. The only bad thing is when you're trying to comment on several at the same time. Yeah. That can get kind of confusing. That's not good. My husband told me one time that people can't multitask. And I said, no. You can't multitask. He is... he's a chemical engineer, and he really has to do like one thing at a time. He cannot multitask. He's very smart, but he can't multitask. Thank you. Yeah, I was pretty excited because she said that my BMI is now in the normal range. And I am not even considered to be overweight anymore. And I was pretty darn excited about that. So, and I'm so close to my goal. It's like 18 pounds away. So, now I just want to get there. Before it just seemed so far away. And now it just seems much closer. So, yeah, I really like to get there. So just work with the mesh's tendency to want to curl in on itself, and that will help you make that little curl at the end. See, and I like it because it gives it a little bit of a different look. So you can see it's slightly different looking. I see owl something. What's Cheryl doing? Listen, anything I make, you guys can make, okay? I promise you. Because I didn't start out with them looking like this. Alright? You have to just start. Don't be afraid to start. I mean, nothing's going to happen if it doesn't look exactly like you thought. Just try again. Because you know what? The more you try, the better you're going to get at it. It just takes practice. But you can't get there if you don't try. So you have to try it. I know. The last 18 are going to be the hardest, but I want them to be the easiest. I know that's not reality, but, you know, it's been going on for a while, so I'm kind of ready for it to be over, because honestly, I'm so tired of eating 1,000 calories a day. But I'm keeping it up. So I certainly wouldn't want to go backwards now. I worked too hard to get to where I am. Alright. So make that little curl. And then just go straight up the middle. And just squinch up that last little end. We haven't made a bow in a while, so I thought it would be fun if we put a bow on this. We're just going to do one, though. Thank you, Zora. That's what my mom said to me today, that I look like I used to look. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. And I was able to donate the majority of my clothes that were too big to this homeless shelter here that is always in need of larger clothes. So I took a whole bunch over there, and they are beyond excited. So I was very happy about that. My doctor told me about it because I was asking her if she knew where I could donate them. I had work clothes and everything, so suits. I had some suits in there. So I'm hoping that will help somebody. Okay. So I was going to tell you, tomorrow's business tip is going to be on insurance, because I've had a couple questions about that recently. So tomorrow's tip is going to be on what kind of insurance you need and how much. So, well, hey again, Bella. Come here, girl. Now, you know you can't get through there. Come here. Come here. Oh, you are so stubborn. All right, come on. Come on. Oh, now you're going to come around? Okay, come on. Come on. Good girl. I have my chair over here. She couldn't get through. She's so funny. Ah, this one. Hey, Sue. How are you? Oh, I don't think I told my mom I was on tonight. Well, she might be watching, though. So now we've gotten all of the ruffles in. See, isn't that pretty? And I love how that sounds. Ooh. I know I'm a little bit wacky. All right. Now, I did save one ribbon to cut. So I cut them all at 14 inches, and I used my 7-inch piece of cardboard. So if you just wrap it around, once you get back up to the top, that's 14 inches. And of course I wrap it around and around and around. And then I can slip my scissors in here because it has cardboard on it. Because it has duct tape on it, not because it has cardboard. Then I like to fold it over and cut a little dovetail. It just gives it a nice little detail. Okay. Now, I am going to put ribbons in each one. And we're going to put the bow up top. This is just going to be busy. Oh, and I do want to show you. I didn't want to use this one in this just because it's going to be very full as it is. But they have this new mesh, and this is going to be awesome for Halloween. It looks like web. Look at this stuff. Isn't that cool? It's like, I don't know if it's like a, I don't know. It feels almost like burlap, but it's very interesting. Alright, thing. Move back up there. Okay. So, I put the ghost and the spider together. Web mesh, that's it. But I didn't want to use it in this one. I wanted to save it for something else. Okay. So I'll put these in and pull them out front. Now remember, it's okay to yank on those ribbons. They're not gonna scream, I promise. Okay, and then I have the little spiders with the little piano. Huh, this one didn't get cut. Let's fix that. Okay. I like putting the black and white in here because it kind of stands out a little bit, I think. Okay. There we go. So I'm just going to keep using these two. So, this ribbon right here is going to be in the Halloween kit, and I'm going to be putting some in my store. Because as far as I know, nobody has that right now. I'm hoping to get some of the piano when I go to Sims next week. So hopefully so. Okay. If you have trouble with your ribbons looking the way you want them to, when you fold them over and pinch them, stick your hands under it and pull it like this and go ahead and get them to partially curl. Okay? Oh, you don't have to worry. That will never happen again. Oh yeah, so the hotel that Carson and I stayed at that we had a problem with, they called me and said they were checking on Carson, and I thought, gosh, that's so nice. And then I realized it was because I had talked to, or I had put a review on Hotels.com. And so they called me because I had put a review on there. It wasn't because they were checking on my baby. So I was not very thrilled after that with them, but that's okay. It's, you know, it is what it is. Thank you, Carolyn. I have lost 62 pounds. My doctor was saying, I wish I had something to tell you that would be 62 pounds, but just think of it like you lost a person. Ha! Like a small child. Okay. Well, that was kind of funny. She's very funny, my doctor. It's not this one. The kit is not this one. It is a 21-inch and a 10-inch mesh. But the ribbons are a little different. But it does have this spider ribbon in it. And it is going to have either purple or green mesh. And the 21-inch mesh is going to be the Halloween colors. But it's not this exact one. It's a little different. Some things are hard to get in larger quantities, so I have to find things that I can get in big enough quantities. But I'm going to have two, and the second one is going to have really, really cute signs. I'm waiting for them to come in. But this one, the one that I'm going to list first, has a pumpkin kind of like this, except it's this copper color. And it has legs, like little witch legs, and a witch hat. So that's going to be fun. I'm excited. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm always excited to make a wreath, so it's not like it's something new. Yeah? All right, Cheryl, what are you saying in there that's so funny that I'm missing? See, that's the thing. When you're the person who's watching, you can keep up with the conversation. When you're the person who's doing the stuff, you have no idea what people are talking about. Sims has a location in Georgia and in North Carolina, and they require a sales tax ID, so you have to be able to buy wholesale. And they do have a minimum and stuff like that. So you have to buy, I think it's $75 each time you purchase something. So it's really good if you're going to make things like this and you're going to sell them. It's much better to buy wholesale. If you're not, it's really not worth it because you would end up with more supplies than you needed. Okay. Oh, I like these ribbons. So, are any of you going to the Crafters Convention? And I know you're going, Cheryl. And Laura. Oh, I must have cut an extra one. You did! Yay! Yeah, I think they are all out on their way or at their destination. Alright, so we got all our ribbons in. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so Bella. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? So let's make our bow next. And then we'll do the rest of it. Okay. So we're gonna use the Pro Bow, and I'm gonna see if I can zoom in a little bit more. Yeah, all right. Let's see how that looks. I think that'll help you see it a little better. And then we can zoom back out. Okay. So, I've got 2 wires. I'm just going to cut yeah, Bella's going to take a nap now. Okay. So I cut 2 wires. Let's see, how long did I cut them? I never really pay attention. About 22 inches, okay? And then I take my ribbon, and this is a Pro Bow, the large model. Let's see. No, I want it to go this way. All right. So this is the front of the bow. This is the back of the bow. I'm using row C, but I don't think I'm going to use all of these. We'll see. I'm going to take those off for right now. Okay. So I like to load them on like this. Okay. So you see how it's nice when you have this little spool holder, it can hold your ribbons for you. So I want this to be the first ribbon. So I'm going to gather it up like this, and I want my tails to be about as long as the board. So this is my first ribbon. So I take my first wire, find the center, and I'm going to tie it around one good time. Okay, so you see that? Then I go over here So I like to use this middle piece. You don't have to. I'm going to take this first wire and I'm going to wrap it around the top. This wire, let me move that so you can see. This wire goes down here. There's a little nail at the bottom. Whoops. Wait, I was making that too tight. Alright. So I don't want it to be, let me do that again so you can see. So you want it to be about midway on this finger. Wrap this around the top like this. Wrap it around the little nail at the bottom. And all this doing is holding it in place, okay? And then I just push that out of the way. Then you go around your first little peg, okay? You take your second wire, okay? Find the center. And what you're going to do is you're going to slip it behind that little loop you just made, okay? And what you're doing is you're tying these two together. So scrunch this up, and you're going to put it in this wire. So what you can do is take this wire and go up and down. And if you do that, what it does is it holds this in place. I like to move my tail out of the way And then, of course, you have to twist. Go around the second one, come back, scrunch it up, twist it, go around another one, come back, do that nice little pinch, twist it. So you're always twisting it to get this pretty side back up, okay? And then you can go up and down like that, and it holds your ribbon in place. Then I'm just going to trim it off. I'm going to move it out of the way. So we're done with this one. We can take it off. You need a tax ID and you have to sign up. You can sign up online. Hey, Amanda Hazy, my soul sister. Okay, so now we're going to take our second one. We're going to pinch it. And now we're going to put it up and down. See, all it's doing is holding our ribbon, okay? Now, go around that first finger, come back, pinch it again. Twist it. I just like to hold it with my thumb. Now, if you can't hold it with your thumb, then use this wire that goes up and down. That's what it's there for. Okay, pinch. Twist. And then trim it off. You hear my boys out there? They're having a good time. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to move that out of the way. I could make it faster with my hands, but I haven't shown this in a long time, so, and I can make it faster when I'm not explaining. But I don't want to whiz through it and you not see what I'm doing. Alright, so go around that first one, pinch it, twist it, go around this one. Well, let's get that out of the way. Back to the center, pinch it, twist it, then go up and down, trim it off, stick it up, move it out. Alright, last one. This is not going to be a huge bow. I just wanted to do something cute. Okay? Go around that first finger, pinch it, move that out of the way. So you see, when you use a board like this, you don't have to use every single loop that's on here. It's really up to you. Okay? So pinch, twist, up and down. Okay. So we could take these other two . Let's see, how well does this, yeah. Haha. Sorry, we're changing last second. Not much though. I'm just going to put some more of this on. Okay. Just load it on. Put it around. See, all you're doing when you're putting those tails out of the way is just moving it so it's not in your way. There's nothing special about that. You're just moving it out of your way. I had a feeling I was going to use pretty much this entire roll. Listen, Amy, you can do it. It took me a while to get bows, but once you get them, it's like a bicycle, right? Once you get it, you have it. Now, how did I do that? All right. There we go. Trim it off. All right, so now what I do is I just unload it from here. Okay. Unload it from the bottom. I like to take these wires and put them together just because I find it a little bit easier. Okay. Then I'll stick my hand under here and start moving it out. Okay, so once I get it out of here, I'm going to pull it super tight and twist at the bottom because I don't want it to come loose and I don't want the bow to be loose. All right. This is a fluff box. It's just a very heavy piece of wood. It has a hook in the center and a nail at the end. So I just load it on here, wrap it around. I can move this back up a little bit now. All right. So the first thing I like to do, let's move this, is to dovetail my ends. So I'm just gonna fold them over and cut away from yourself. You want to cut away from yourself or you'll end up with a weird point. And trust me, it happens. I've done it. Okay, so if you're worried about ruining good ribbon, go to the Dollar Tree, get some ribbon, or go to Goodwill, see if you can find some ribbon there, because they do have it sometimes. Or when the season is over and there is ribbon on sale, go get it. Because you can find ribbon on sale and then you can practice with that. Okay, so what I usually do is I start at the bottom and I will start pulling it apart. Okay, and what I try to do is get them in opposite directions. Okay, so, and remember, you can pull on this ribbon, it's not going to hurt it. Okay, so I do those two, then these two. See, the reason this fluff box is helpful is because it's hard to move these around when you're just doing it by hand. So this holds it in place and nothing is going to move. How cute is this little spider? I love this little spider. Alright. And I like that the tails are plentiful. So I just kind of make sure I have the tails moved around. And I could tell you, I could spend hours fluffing a bow, so at some point you just have to stop. Because it's easy to just keep fluffing it. And I just kind of go in and stick my hand in, fluff it up. That. Alright, let's get it on the wreath and we will fluff the rest of the way. So I just take it back off, pull it out of the hook. Put this away. I'll make it go. Okay. Alright. Let's move these out of the way. And let's pull back a little bit. Okay. Alright, so now we're just going to take this, and I'm going to take these pieces and separate them. Pick a spot. Alright. So I want this to stay up. So I'm not really going to go where a tie is. I'm kind of going to go right behind it. And I'm going to stick this wire right through the mesh. Because what that does is that allows that bow to stand up better. So if I'm doing several bows, I'll put it where a tie is. But if I'm just doing one bow, I'm not going to put that where a tie is. I want to put it right in the middle. Alright, so then I just push that wire right down through the mesh, and I'm pushing it through the 21-inch mesh. I'm just kind of ignoring the ruffle. Okay. See, and what that does is, see how it stands up better? Alright. And then I'm just tying it right here on the base underneath. Try not to squash my bow, but I want you to see. There we go. Alright. So you see how that makes it stand up more? Alright. And then we can just kind of move this around a little. Want to make sure we can see all those cute little ribbons and our little tails. There we go. Awesomeness. There. I like it. Okay. So we got our bow on. Gotta go in and fluff up all our little loopies. Look at those cute little ghosts. Let's move this one. There. That's better. Okay. Alright. Now, let's get that glue gun on. Let's get Mr. Glue Gun on while we're working out our sign. Okay, so we got our bow up here. So we can do our sign right over here. And then our little pumpkin guy right over here. Alright. So these signs come with the little holes in them. Where's my wire? Okay. Oh, actually, I would rather use... Oh, I think my silver wire's downstairs. I guess we can use the gold wire. If I can find the end of it. So this is just the wire that comes with the bow dabber. I like to use this sometimes. It is wired. We're just going to cut some off. Okay. Alright. Let's see. I think. Yeah. This is about 15 inches. I'm just going to run it through these little pre-drilled holes. I'm going to tie it in the back. Well, I kind of like it to be a little bit more even. That'll be okay. The wreath kits are in my Etsy shop, but they probably won't be listed until tomorrow. Okay, what are y'all talking about? What is the make it to 100? You guys are funny. You're having all kinds of good conversations. Who needs to make it to 100? The signs are going to be the signs that I will be carrying in my shop. So, they're mine. I have an excellent, excellent, excellent person who's going to be making signs for me. Okay. So I really want it to be kind of across from the bow. Okay. So I'm just going to take this wire and I'm going to run it in the back. Let's see, I'm just going to go around that ruffle. There we go. Oh, if I can find it. Alright, I don't want to be too tight because I've got to tie it on. Well, there it is. Okay, who's monkey? And who got to 100? See? I'm missing out. I don't know if that's where I want it. Hold on. What wreath forms are you looking for? Okay, bear with me a second. I don't really like where this sign is. Just trim it. I really kind of want the sign to be over here. So I'm going to go kind of on the bottom. I'm running it through the mesh. Because the good thing is that this is also wire. Okay. Bella's back here snoring. Thank you. Okay. Let's see if we can get it through this one. I think I might have to send my child down to get my silver. So I'm having trouble getting this through. Hold on, let's see if we can get it. If not, I'll send Ross and we'll work on the pumpkin. No, I don't think I can. Oh, maybe. Maybe I can do it. So this isn't exactly like the other wire I have, so having a little trouble getting it through the mesh. Okay, I got that one. Maybe I can get the others. There! Ha-ha! Success! I got it. This sign is a little booger. Start the sign, it's me. Okay, there. Now let's get it through this one. So it's much easier if you have the right kind of wire. Ross?
Yeah.
Come here, baby. I need you to do something for me.
Yes.
Downstairs on the kitchen table is my silver wire. It's in a little thing like this. Would you get it for me, please?
Yes, I will.
Thank you, sweetness. Thank you. We're gonna get it. Okay. We got half of it on. So you see what I'm trying to do is make it kind of even with this bow. So let's pull it this way a little bit. And what I do is I kind of go behind the ruffle. So when I tie it in, the ruffle is going to hide it. And you won't be able to see where I tied it in. So.
Right, is it in the dining table?
In the kitchen, on the kitchen table, baby.
Oh, you said dining table. I was like, where is it?
I might have. It's in the kitchen. There we go. Now I got it. I might actually get it all tied before he gets back. I know, isn't it, Janet? Just because I don't have my wire up here. And I don't want to flip it over and crush my bow. I'm going to pull on this side for a second.
Okay. I got it.
Thank you, love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, baby. My sweet boy got it. All right. Ha-ha. Look at there. It's on there. Ha-ha. All right. I'll fix this later. There we go. Yay. Okay. Now. Isn't that funny? I saw that, Cheryl. You're funny. Okay, so now we're going to put this on. First, let's fix our little dude here. So he's supposed to go right here, and he fell off, so I'm just going to put him right back on. See, now this pumpkin's very cool. See how it's kind of flat on the bottom? So that kind of works out great for a wreath, see? All right. So I don't want to glue on this because these things tend to not like hot glue very much. So I'm gonna see if I can poke a hole in it. Oh crud, I think my other thing is downstairs too. Well, we may just glue it. It looks like it's downstairs. Alright, well, we'll give this little guy a second. Alright, so let's put some of this other stuff in. Alright. So we have some tubing. This is the tinsel tubing. I just want to take some of this. The glue gun came from Amazon. I actually got it last year on Amazon Prime Day. Okay, so I'm going to cut it at a yard. Hopefully we can get 4 out of this. Pretty close. We'll just take this last one and cut it in half. Okay. Then we're just going to take it, fold it over, overlapping, twist it like that. So we're going to make 2 loops and just pinch them in. So we're making kind of like a little double bow, kind of. And we just pick a few spots, tie it in. See, there's that one. Just kind of gives it a little extra sparkle. I'm going to do these on the bottom because the top's going to have a lot going on. Okay, so see, we then double loop and then 2 bows. Let's do this one like here. See, I'm just all excited. I have all this new Halloween stuff, so I have to use it. It's like when you get a gift card or something and it's burning a hole in your pocket. That's what it's like. It's like it's burning a hole in my pocket. So we're going to put it here. And over here. Now we got one there. Let's see, we got one there. One there. Let's put one here. Oh my goodness, what is it? Oh, what a big sigh. What a big sigh that girl has. So then we have our jelly. So I thought it would be fun to do something with the jelly. So let's see. I just thought we could make some little loops like this. And you can twist this. So let's see what it looks like at 28 inches. Let's see. That might be more than I want. Let's do 24. Okay, so this is what I was thinking. So we're going to make a little loop. Nothing too big. About 4 inches maybe. Okay. And we're going to put it in. Then we're going to take this and we're going to curl it. Because that's just fun. Ah, like that. See that? I put little curls in it. You could twist it. You could even twist it like that. Oh, that's even cooler. I kind of like that. You see how cool this stuff is? Okay. So I thought it'd be fun to put a couple of those around. So let's put one right here. I don't want to put a ton of this in because it's a little bit expensive and it's kind of hard to find. So I think it's more fun to use it sparingly and just put a little. We could probably take, let's try this. Yeah. That's cool, look at that. Oh, that's fun. Let's see, we got one more over here we could put it in. Okay. Thank you. It sounds like plastic. Of course it is. It just reminds me of those jelly shoes I had when I was little. Those were fun. Could even put it like that. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. Cool. See that? Alright, so we got our jelly ribbon in. let's take care of our pumpkin. It is just like they had it at Trendy Tree. That's where I got it. Okay, so we're going to take this guy. And we're going to glue him up here. Right in there. See if we can, you know what? I got an idea. I'm going to put the glue on the tie here. And then I'm going to set that on there. So the only bad thing about my Mr. Glue Gun is he gets super, 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 super hot. I mean, it is like supernova hot. So you got to be really careful with it because it'll get you good. Okay, so we'll let that set up for a minute. Now, put these up. Now I've got these little picks. You think it has enough going on? I just think these are fun. Alright, well, I'm not sure if we're going to use that one, but I really like these little curlies, and I like these. So these have little spiders on them. So I'm going to clip a couple of these off. I was thinking about putting it kind of coming out of the bow. So I'm just going to attach it under the bow. And then have it coming up. There we go. I think it's fun to put things in and around the bow because it just kind of makes it blend in a little better. And the great thing about these is you can pull these apart, see? And then you can just kind of attach them. So I'm just twisting it underneath the bow and I'm going to kind of pull it out. There we go. Okay. This is a pretty one. This is kind of a coppery color. Let's put this one over here. There we go. Fluff that bow out a little bit more. Haha! I like it. Whoa! So see, I'll save this other one to put in something else. I might take a few of these. Let's see if we like them. So I don't want to put too much on the wreath, but you know, I think it's fun to add some fun things to it. I think they are out, but they have, I'm pretty sure that they have some more on the way, so I would just check back. There we go. Let's see. So these are wired, so you can pull them apart and then just kind of put them back together. go. Okay. There. I don't want it to go too far past the wreath. I just want it to be a little bit, nothing overpowering, because we already have a lot going on. All right, I think we got it. Let's see. Yep, he's on there. All right, ready? I'll pull you back. All right. We got it. So what do you think? I think it turned out really cute. So you can see our little jelly ribbons here. Aren't those cute? And they hold their shape so great. So they're really cute for ribbons. Oh, I know, Katie, right? That's very sad. It is a mighty full wreath, isn't it? Sometimes it's fun to make things that are just a little bit big. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I think it turned out really good. I'm happy. Thank you. All right, so do y'all have any questions? Thank you. Ah, it's yours. I know. I like big. Big is good. Big draws attention, right? Thank you. I like it. I like how it turned out. So do y'all like the sign? I'm hoping they'll come in pretty soon and I'll start listing them in my shop. So I'm pretty excited about the signs. Thank you. I like it. I think it turned out really good. The jelly ribbon came from Trendy Tree. So it's 1 inch. I don't know if I said that. It's just a 1 inch ribbon. I see you calling it. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me and watching me struggle with that sign. That was funny. Thank you, Laura. All right, who's Monkey? Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Zora. Who's Team Monkey? Thank you, Liz. All right, well, I think we are good for tonight. Thank you, Pat. I like how it turned out. It's been a while since we did something with a bow. So, next time I'll probably do it by hand. Just because I like to do them by hand. All right, well, if y'all don't have any questions, I am going to go down and show this to my mom. Thank you. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. Oh, I can give you a little, a little sneak peek of what we're going to have on Sunday. And don't get mad at me, Mari. I'm not going to show it all, just a little bit. So this is what we're going to do Sunday. I mean, seriously, I love this. These are little black and white pumpkins. I am just in love with these. This all came from Hobby Lobby. This little guy and this mesh. And I'll probably put one of the jute burlap meshes with it. And these little pumpkins. I haven't picked the ribbons out yet, but it's going to be fun. So that way, if you want to run out and see if your Hobby Lobby has it. And then I have this. This is the window pane, and it's in black and white. So I'm going to put that on. I know for sure that's going to be one. But I thought it would be fun because it's different. You don't really usually see black and white fall wreaths, so I thought that would be something fun to do that's different. Alright, well y'all have a wonderful night, and I will see you on Sunday on Facebook, and y'all have a blessed night and a wonderful week, and I'll see you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. Thank you.